everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. Welcome to my video. Having make-believe friends. You know, I was raised Britishly and Scottishly. Me and my mother used to have tea together when I was a lad of a boy. And she taught me a lot about England, and I developed a very thick British accent that I carried with me for years, but I had lots of problems in school. And people would say, hey, this don't add up. You speak British, but yet you were born in Texas in the USA. So therefore you must be a fraud, a fake, and a phony. Friends, this followed me. I'm 73 years old, it still followed me. I've had so many people that have suppressed my British accent. I've got with a lot of people in Texas, and they have helped me to get away from the British way of speaking. And I'm proud of my British and Scottish heritage, very much so. But in America, if you're not born in England and you speak British, then you are a fake, a phony, and a fraud. So, you know, these are things that happened. And when things are thrown at you like that, what is one to do? I had a girl that I really liked a lot at W.E. Griner, it was junior high in Oak Cliff, Texas. I had a band called the Oak Cliff Beats. We were playing all over Oak Cliff at the time. I was 16 years of age. And the girl was, oh, I tell you what, I might even have ended up marrying her. She was a gorgeous girl. And she worked in the office. They would take students and they would work in the office, the females, and they would do records and things like that. Well, I never shall forget. She come walking into class right up to my face and told me I was the biggest phony that she had ever heard of in all of her life of living. You don't think that didn't cut me to the bone? You know, I had a UPC church that I went to, and I had a prayer ministry. I had a singing ministry, and when I step to a microphone, my British accent comes out, especially in the winter. I don't know why, but when it gets real cold, my British accent comes out very fluently. And I never shall forget that lowlife pretend to be preacher that stepped up there and he started hollering, there are phonies and frauds and liars in our midst. And he looked right at me. And he hollered out from the pulpit, he said, you are fake, you are a phony, you are a fraud. You don't think this didn't hurt me? People, I got up and walked out of there and I went back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't have to prove my pedigree. Nobody else has to. Why do I? But yet in America, if you walk around like this, which is what I do a lot, well, you're not British heritage, you're a queer. My brother quit doing that at a younger age. My brother's a soldier. He went to the U.S. Army. My brother didn't really care for the ways of England, so he didn't go along. Me and my mother used to have tea together, and she would tell me things about England and about the different things. A Boxing Day, I don't know if you've ever heard of that or not, but people would take a box around, and it was filled up with different types of food. And on Boxing Day, they'd go from house to house, and people would exchange boxes. They would visit and all that. These are some of the holidays, you know, of England that I was raised in, and I was taught in when I was a lad of a boy. But yet, if you're not born in England, you're designated a fake. hit the like button, subscribe. See you on the next video.